Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is Lilith Hellfire.
Yo.
Justin, the not Court of Owls. And it is Kristen.
Hello.
Out of the pouch. We're appropriating Ray's.
Yeah.
That's right. We stole it from him.
That's all right. Ray's got enough that he doesn't need appropriating.
He has the wrists.
This episode is dedicated to Ray. That's right, because this time we're going to talk the first arc of Absolute Batman.
Absolute.
My favorite character. The comic tearing up the comics world these days. That first issue of Batman, I think even like some of the additional printings are like just like going up for some reason.
They went crazy, yeah.
Didn't they print like 5 times or something?
5?
Was it 6?
More than I was gonna say. I think it was more than 5. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
When's the last time they did that?
The 90s.
Oh my word.
No, I'm just kidding. It had to be. I think no, maybe not 5 times, but I know when they hit 1,000, they did a couple of reprints. I think it was on. That couldn't have been more than 4 though.
Wow.
Yeah, I even saw an article the other day. They were saying, some of the creators are bitching about Absolute Batman, but meanwhile they all want to be like a part of it, or something,
What are they?
Yeah.
What are they bitching about?
I guess it's like they're claiming it's taking like numbers from their books and stuff, but it's like
write a better story.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. And
I mean, Scott Snyder came to the table. Absolutely.
You know who's not? I bet you I know who's not complaining. Kelly fucking Thompson. Know why? Because that Wonder Woman book's doing numbers too. Because it's a good fucking story. So take some notes.
Yes.
But this does upset me. Like I just if I had a time travel machine at this point, because I never thought they would do something to this point. To so big. Like there was a point like right before New 52 where I could have like probably got in on the ground floor to go work at DC, like in some capacity writing or lettering or something like that. And like, but I was just like, they're just never gonna change. This is just gonna be status quo all the time. And god damn it, that's another trip on my time travel machine whenever I get around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
This is literally like a dream to make your mark on the Trinity, and for it to be this successful and well received. I mean, we were going through some tough times, but still, I think these stories are solid. Even if the main Trinity had been in a good place before this, this still would have done, I think, absolute bananas.
Oh yeah.
Oh totally. Yeah.
All right.
Especially when the New 52 came out.
Counting the printing they did just this month, 10 printings.
What?
10.
Wow.
10.
That's crazy.
Yes.
But then if people kept buying it, because I know that number ones.
Well, I guess it said to meet demand, so I guess they did it. Every time they did a printing, people were kept. There's people saying, "Hey, I didn't get one. I want one," so they had to keep doing more printings, I guess.
Oh my word!
And you have to remember also a lot more international than we've ever been too, and then plus the distribution system has been really since the pandemic as well.
True.
So yeah. I can kind of understand and see it, but and then it's also a really good word of mouth book. I think that like people that weren't interested in Batman or interested in DC at all, it had such good word of mouth that I feel like everybody and their mama literally probably has a copy at this point.
Yeah, people probably heard good word of mouth story wise, and I'm sure some people were speculating, "Oh, this is gonna be worth something." On the
ground floor, right? Like this is its own self-contained universe. It's Scott on his best behavior, being amazing. Like he had kind of been in a slump for a while too. This really brought him back up too as well. So
that's true. That's not even just the first issue of this series. It was the first Absolute book altogether. Yeah.
Oh, it was. Oh,
yeah.
Yep. Because at first it was Batman #1, then Wonder Woman #1, then Superman #1. Yeah.
Oh.
Despite all of these printings, I actually do not have a paper copy of this. I just was like, I'll read it on the app.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say maybe I should slab it.
Yeah.
If I ever run into him and get it signed, I just might slab one of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, totally.
I feel like he's gonna be in one of those. I think he's coming to Tampa. He's been at my local comic book shop a few times too. Him and like Greg
nice.
Capolio. So yeah, like they know the comic book owner, like the store owner, like kind of personally. So
very cool.
Might be able to get a free comic book day or whatever the hell they're calling it this year.
Yeah, right.
Which one? I think there's at least 2 of them.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. I was worried
Wait,
about
the
that when
one
Diamond
in
went
May,
belly
and what's
up.
the other one?
No, it's the same day. That's the crazy thing. It's the
Oh.
same day. So
What?
there's two different. Yeah. So since the whole like dissolution of Diamond, they're still like allowing people to use free comic book day. I don't think that that's gonna. I think they only have like 2 or 3 more years to use it. And then there's the other one, which I forgot the link that I sent you, Phil, but it's something stupid.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, like free comic book day was a trademark of Diamond or something?
Something like that, like the
Oh,
rights
weird.
usage and like how people want to send the books to people and like how they're gonna collectively use
Oh.
that as like a comic book event. It's like
It's
real.
it's going to be a
strange.
cluster F this year because I think I even saw like a DC. I think is just putting out reprints. There's going to be like no new
Yes,
content.
that's why everybody doesn't know what to do, and it's just so sad.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's why
We need to take control.
US
That's
is pretty
right.
messed up right now. Maybe we don't deserve good things. We need to earn
Yeah.
it back.
That's you got a point. Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear a funny story? I mean, this will the episode I'm going to talk about will be out when this comes out. When I talked to John Jackson Miller about his Iron Man run from 2003 2004, he took his first issue. He signed his own name on it. Then he had it slapped.
Oh my.
you never freaking know. Oh, it's called No, it's called Comics Giveaway Day. That's gonna
Comics
be competing with free
giveaway.
comics. Yes, so stupid. We need better workshopping and marketing. Like whoever that was like a first draft idea. I'm sorry, not sorry. As somebody formerly from freaking marketing,
You know
and
what?
all that, no.
You know what? They probably rushed because they're like, okay, you can use the concept, but you can't use the name. So they just like quickly probably just threw
But then
together
some
something.
people are using it, so I don't get it. I have to ask my guy.
This is
next
like
time I go
very
in, what's going on?
Super Bowl versus the big game.
Exactly.
Mhm.
What if they were like massive giveaway of free comics?
I'm surprised it's like, here, you know what Saturday is? It's the day to get your free comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's just a mess.
All right. I was gonna say, should we dive in? I have very well.
They're very lengthy. People were very excited about this book.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
have
this
a
has
synopsis,
very
I'd
healthy
call it
synopsis.
Oh, they
shenanigans.
got
Yes.
synopses for all these? Oh
Very
wow.
healthy. Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah. Again, then everyone brand new books that with the synopses these size. Oh yeah, people are very excited for this series.
Nice. It's nice to see people excited about a book now.
I just want to say my favorite thing about Absolute Batman is the fact that him and Waylon are best friends. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh yeah.
Really, all of them like that. Yeah, we'll get into it. Yeah.
All right. Look at that Batman.
Absolute Chad.
Oh my.
Yeah, I heard he's supposed to be 6'9".
Hey,
Oh my.
he was rating this little hellfire.
Is that true? Because I've seen on the internet that he is 6'9" and 420 pounds.
Oh no way. No way.
Oh my god, aren't those the measurements in your perfect man, Lilith?
It's 421 pounds to be exact. I'm just.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. One off.
Lilith
You know what
Hellfire
that
Lake-
other pound is for?
Oh, oh, you know. Lilith Hellfire likes her Batman like she likes her sex robots, Kirby.
And yeah, because I'm just gonna say, like, normal Bruce Wayne is only 6'2" and 210. I'm just saying. Gives you absolute Batman, all right.
Oh,
And this time he goes down.
whoa!
He is an absolute unit.
Yeah, absolute Batman is no
Exactly.
pillow princess.
Good thing he's in construction. He got that jackhammer.
Exactly. Look, Scott was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a little something for the ladies too. Here's a little innuendo. There you go.
Yeah.
It almost feels like it's like, let me take it almost to Frank Miller level, but not quite Frank Miller
Just
level.
and they just pull it back. Just a
Yes.
slight pull. Yeah,
Without losing control. Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Absolute Batman #1 from December 2024. The Zoo, part 1 of 5.
Except
Right.
then didn't it turn into 6 parts?
Yeah, it was like 1 of 5. Yeah, and then somewhere along the way, yeah, they added a
They're
6.
like, oopsie,
Whoops.
here's a prologue.
Whoops.
Well, I feel like there's that one in the middle there where they kind of like get into the origin more. So I don't know if they're
Yeah,
just like,
it's
oh
like a
yeah, we're gonna need
flashback.
another because
Yeah, I feel like they stopped saying the parts after a couple, and then it was just like 6, zoo, the end. I was like,
this is it. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you said 5 at the beginning.
Hey, they didn't know how that's the standard though when you think about it. So maybe they weren't really sure about this whole all-in initiative and how people would react.
Book.
You know, shout out to the Poison Ivy book. Shout out to you.
That is true. These days, miniseries usually don't go past 5 issues. So yeah, maybe they were waiting to see what it did, and then once it, the numbers came in, they're like, Scott, go as long as you want.
10
So this is why you should not do the fraction. Just say part 1.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
To be determined.
That's right.
Yeah.
Honestly, modern comics it literally should just be to be determined.
How funny would that be? Part 1 of TBD.
It'll be honest.
Depends if you
corporation be honest. Don't be silly, Kristen.
It should be like part 1 of 4 if this doesn't sell well, part 1 of 5 if it sells okay, 1 of 6 if this reaches the top 10 list.
Part 1 of depending on how much money you spend.
To infinity beyond.
Penciler and inker Nick Tragata. Colors Frank Martin, letterer Clayton Cowles, and editors Sabrina Futch.
We have female editors. This explains so much.
All right. Oh, here's another thing we're gonna have to talk about. Intelligence agent Alfred Pennyworth is abruptly pulled from his 5-year pursuit of a high-profile target and sent to Gotham after a long absence from the city. He returns to an old safe house and attempts to call his estranged daughter, Julia.
Don't go dragging Julia back into this.
Who lives in Gotham, but only gets her voicemail. He opens a secure video call with his handlers, who tell him that he is there to surveil and gather information on a new terrorist group known as the Party Animals, whose horrific crimes are responsible for a 700% increase in the murder rate. And that's the Gotham murder rate.
Wow. Times are bad.
Gotham PD don't even pull up no more. The operator's like, good luck. Good luck and go with God.
What kind of nuclear drugs are they on that they raise the Gotham crime rate 700%?
Stay on that venom.
Well, that's why you got to read it to find out.
Venom and Jokerfish juice, I'm telling you.
Jokerfish.
Alfred is ordered to observe only and not engage under any circumstances. His superiors also tell him that a vigilante has been operating in the city recently, who he has permission to engage if it proves necessary. Alfred leaves his hideout and sees that his motorcycle has been stolen.
Where's Jason
Todd? The next morning in Crime Alley, blue-collar civil engineer Bruce Wayne, again, yes, blue-collar civil engineer Bruce Wayne, trains on a punching bag at Croc's gym, the only building still standing on a ruined street. He gets carried away, punching the bag as he remembers the day his father died and destroys it.
Wait, Phil. I know who wrote the synopsis.
Who?
Scott Snyder.
Really?
Wiki, but had to be.
Really? Seriously?
I feel like those are the vibes. It's like way too thorough.
I can see it. Yeah. He apologizes to the owner of the gym, his childhood friend Waylon Jones, and says he'll pay for it when he next gets paid. Waylon asks him to come to a regular poker game with their old school friends, which Bruce hasn't been to in months, but he refuses. Waylon then asks if he's at least coming to a town meeting about the Party Animals that night, but Bruce ignores him and walks out. The leaders of Gotham's crime families meet Roman Sionis, the leader of the Party Animals, on his yacht. They tell Sionis to leave town by dawn or they will kill him and his gang. But Sionis reveals that he has already murdered their soldiers and then gruesomely kills them too.
You don't mess with Roman, bro.
Yeah, man.
In any universe.
Yep.
That evening at a town meeting, the people of Gotham blame Mayor Gordon and the police for their failure to stop the Party Animals, demanding that Gordon step down. Alfred watches City Hall from a vantage point and sees the Party Animals approaching. He asks his superiors for permission to engage, but they tell him his mission is to observe only. Even when Alfred points out that mass casualties are likely. Inside the hall, Martha Wayne tries to calm the people, telling them this kind of conflict is exactly what the Party Animals want. Suddenly, the gang burst in, throwing a smoke grenade. The people dive for cover, and Gordon tells them that whatever they want, to only deal with him. They gun him They gun him down and are about to slaughter the rest of the people when they are suddenly pulled out of the room and the door slams behind them. The police look outside and see an army of party animals headed for them. Barbara Gordon says they should secure a perimeter and opens the door, but to her shock sees Batman on the other side, who tells her to shut the door and stay inside. From his vantage point, Alfred tells his superiors that Batman has arrived and they order him to engage if Batman disrupts intelligence gathering. Alfred watches Batman fight off the party animals despite being outnumbered and outgunned, impressed by his combat skills. Batman defeats the initial assault, and then rather than shoot him, Alfred decides to watch and see how he handles the larger second wave. As Batman fights, Alfred notes how he is deliberately frightening but also idealistic, as his attacks are superficially brutal but non-lethal. A huge party animal armed with a cleaver forces his way to the front of the crowd and orders Batman to stand aside. But Batman calmly pulls out an axe and severs his hand at the wrist. He then screams at the crowd to get out of his way, and after a moment's hesitation, they run. Alfred silently approves of his performance, but reflects that if Batman really knew what he was doing, he would have set up a trap for the fleeing party animals, only for them to run into an explosive trap Batman placed just where he would have put it. Alfred's superiors directly order him to take Batman out, and he jumps down to the ground level. He sneaks up behind Batman, levels his custom automatic shotgun at his head, and orders him to stand down. However, Batman easily knocks him down, disarms him, and escapes with the gun. Alfred quickly deduces that Batman is Bruce Wayne, matching the design of the wings on Batman's cape to Bruce's winning entry of a collapsible bridge to a student engineering competition.
Or the fact that he's 6'9" or 421 pounds, and not everybody's on steroids in Gotham.
They're on a lot of things, but not steroids. He then pieces together Bruce's life story. The prize for the competition was a trip to the zoo for his class. Bruce's father and teacher, Thomas Wayne, chaperoned the trip and sacrificed himself to save his students when the zoo was attacked by a mass shooter. After spending his teen years as a delinquent, Bruce buckled down, got good grades, and went to the best university in the state on an athletic scholarship. However, he faked an injury to get out of playing and studied all the subjects he would need to be a crime fighter. When he returned to Gotham, he worked as a utilities engineer to learn every inch of the city, interned at City Hall, learned about municipal politics, and finally started working construction. The next day, Alfred tails Bruce throughout the city, first to the now abandoned zoo and then to his mother's house. He plans to kill Bruce on the porch in front of Martha, but just as he's about to, he receives a text from Julia telling him to never contact her again and hesitates. That night, he tracks Bruce to his hideout on the top floor of a skyscraper, which is owned by a billionaire who never uses it, just keeps it as an investment. He tells Bruce he's shutting him down, and Bruce points the shotgun at him. Alfred confidently predicts Bruce isn't going to shoot him, but to his shock, Bruce shoots him point blank in the face. However, this only incapacitates him, as Bruce modified the gun to be non-lethal and fire a dozen bat-shaped darts into Alfred's face, which lodge in his flesh but do not penetrate further. Bruce drops the gun and revs up a motorcycle, which Alfred recognizes as his. Batman tells him, "You're not the only one who follows people." And Alfred realizes that Bruce knew about him from the moment he arrived in Gotham. Bruce drives the bike through the window and out into the air, gliding away on the wings of his cape. In Manila, a private helicopter picks up Alfred's previous target. You knew it was coming, kids. A mysterious billionaire who has spent his life training with the most dangerous people in the world and then killing them when he has learned all he could. The man's true name is unknown, and he goes by a variety of aliases, but as he has never been heard to laugh at anything, he is most commonly known as the Joker.
My least favorite thing about Absolute Batman is what they did with Joker.
Yeah.
So far, anyway.
Yeah. All right. Thoughts?
Good solid start to the universe.
Yeah. And
that was an insanely detailed synopsis. Wow.
I know.
Thank you, Scott.
And unfortunately, like modernizing like the Batman origin and stuff, the mass shooter kind of makes sense, but unfortunately,
also Batman makes sense. Mass shooter.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, it's like a minor gripe, but I think 24 is too young for all of that stuff that they say, particularly with the whole like I was a delinquent, and then turned my life around. and then studied all of those things and did all of those jobs in the city where he like worked for sanitation and worked for this and that other thing. I mean, like I said, that's pretty minor, but
have you considered it's Gotham and people die all the time? So there's lots of vacancies in the job market.
Or I mean, yeah,
that's true.
especially with like city hall and municipal stuff.
Yeah, you know the mayor's getting murdered every other week.
Oh yeah.
Or the head of the trash collectors. Yeah.
Hey man.
I guess though, how are we supposed to? I mean, do you just think that Batman? It was like he could sense Alfred. I mean, because like
has connections and this, like I just take it as like if you just still kind of keep the general consensus of who Bruce is in the normal universe, where even the Green Lanterns have to ask permission to come into Gotham. I just feel like Bruce is wired into the city. It's his city, so he knows what goes on. You know,
it's like an intuition. Yeah.
Or and he's still maybe done some training where like helps him find
yeah, some
figure out
OPSEC for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, any normal person can do OPSEC. I mean, it's really easy. Spycraft is actually really easy. It's just, being prepared. And that's what Batman, no matter what universe, is known for.
Sorry, you said any normal person can do what?
OPSEC, operational intelligence, things like that. Like, it's just how extreme you want to be, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of my main thing. Is that it's supposed to be different, but yet, and it's different, but he still has like all the toys and that kind of stuff. I know they're more like janky versions of the toys or whatever, but I don't know if I would say it surprised me. I guess I felt like that was maybe still a little bit of a missed opportunity, that if you're going for this to be a different Batman, is still having so much of like, I have this giant tank thing that I can drive, particularly when, I mean, it strains disbelief enough that a rich guy would have that, but that a dude, like, you really expect me to believe that he cobbled all this together from the trash around Gotham?
To be fair, there are still supervillains in the universe. So, I mean, I look at it like Marvel, where it's like they have that one department that cleans up like all the villain stuff. So it's kind of like one of those things to me. It's like, yeah, if you're like still putting yourself in like the universe hasn't fundamentally changed that much.
Right, and I guess that was my point, that the way people, because obviously I didn't read it right away because I was waiting for it to be free on the app. So the way people talked about it as the universe is different, I expected it to be more different.
That's fair enough.
I'm
gonna tell you, absolute like Question and Martian Manhunter, they're absolutely bonkers, and you're like, how is this fitting in with the Trinity books? So I totally get like people definitely took varying degrees of their interpretation of the All-In initiative and what that absolute universe means to them.
Well, I remember, with the Trinity books, like the first like. The idea was, we're going to take away the stuff that, their advantages, like, with Bruce Wayne, it's his money and, most of his allies, although I guess he has Alfred now, but, he doesn't have the man.
He has all his friends. I mean, they turned his villains into his friends.
All right.
Yeah, that is a fair argument to make. But also that that's the familiarity, and then also that's probably like an editorial mandate. It can be different, but not too different. We don't want to be too jarring.
Well, it's like I guess it's like how different can you make him and have him still be able to do everything he does.
Right. They learned that from some of the Elseworld stuff, because some of the Elseworlds ones that were kind of too far out in left field. I don't think
got them by Gaslight.
Oh yeah, there's some that just didn't do well. They weren't well received by people, but the ones that were just slightly different, just kind of modified a little bit in certain places that worked, those always did well.
I suppose it's
I was hoping for Man-Bat to be Batman. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm like, come on, just do it. Just pull the trigger on it.
I think they did that in one of those. The one where
They have done it before. They
Yeah.
literally have like cartoons and like a whole comic book where it's like Big Barda is like the Wonder Woman, and then
Oh
like,
yeah.
they have the Superman that was like raised by migrant workers as.
Mm,
Obviously, I just like love for Man Bat. Come on, he's just right there.
yeah.
I do think it's interesting, and it fits with. So I think that's also partially why it's selling so well. It fits with the time period. Is they? I mean, it's not that he's not a detective, but of course, you could have gone that route if it's Bruce Wayne without the mansion and without the money. Then it could have been. Then it could have been
Talking
much
straight
more
Sherlock
like.
Holmes.
Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne
then it could
Private
have
Eye.
been much more. I have to rely on my little gray cells, like Poirot kind of thing, because you never catch Poirot cutting people's hands off.
That's true.
Right.
But they went the more like.
That's an interesting point, especially with the success of the Knives Out franchise, really bringing back detective work. That's a good point, Kristen.
Again, it's just like it seems like somehow they're like, oh, can you inject a little Frank Miller into this?
Of course, I feel like that's like a secret mandate for everything Batman.
Yeah.
I wish it was
so.
Yeah.
Well, Martha's still alive, but she's about to get it without. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
If you know, you know. Shout out to Pennyworth TV show.
Why? All right, let's get to issue 2 here. All right, so yeah, Absolute Batman number 2, January 2025. Same team. This next part of the zoo. On the day his father was killed, Bruce was left trapped in the bat enclosure with Thomas's body blocking the door and was swarmed by the bats. In the present day, Batman has been waging a continuous war on the party animals in the 2 weeks since his confrontation with Alfred. For his part, Alfred has been helping Batman by surreptitiously providing counter surveillance measures to prevent the party animals or police tracking him. He justifies this to himself as the ongoing fight allows him to gather more information on the party animals and get out of Gotham quicker. Alfred expects Batman to eventually pull back to recover, but instead, all Bruce seems to do is work by day and fight crime by night, apart from once going to Blackgate to visit his father's killer. Alfred also discovers that Bruce has underground bolt holes throughout the city which form into the shape of a bat when plotted on a map.
Oh my god, bro. Enough.
Traumatized, look.
Right, like that scene, that was funny, but it's ridiculous no matter where it happens, but it's less ridiculous when you're rich.
Or it's like it's an obvious pattern. Oh, hey, a bat. After another week, Alfred's handler orders him to remove his surveillance protections and let the party animals take Bruce out, as he has become too volatile a factor. Alfred reluctantly does so, and the party animals quickly discover Batman's base in the empty skyscraper. The party animals swarm the tower while Alfred watches on the CCTV. He reflects that Batman should have known when to pull back, but to his surprise, Bruce knew the attack was coming and blows up the top levels of the skyscraper, leaving the tower in the shape of his cow with
this is too much.
out the flame for eyes. It's Martha Wayne.
Is a powder puff girl?
Always feel like somebody's watching. Martha Wayne goes to visit Jim Gordon in the hospital. The two have been friends since Gordon was one of the officers who responded to the zoo shooting and found Bruce being attacked by bats in the enclosure. Gordon tells Martha that his deputy mayor has resigned and he looks certain to lose the next election. He then asks her how Bruce is doing, and she says that she doesn't know, as he has been closed off since the day his father was killed.
Always a terrible mother, no matter what universe. Gotta love that.
Oh, my. Mm-hmm. After returning home from the zoo that day, he had shut himself away in his room, refusing to speak to Martha or his friends, and angrily throws his first-place medal from the engineering competition out the window. That night, Bruce goes to Wayland's regular poker game for the first time in ages. All of their old friends are there, except for Selina, who has been traveling the world for months. However, Bruce is not there to play, but to subtly pick his friends' brains, as they have information or skills that will be useful in his investigation into the party animals. Bruce brings out one of the party animals' masks, claiming he found it while working on the repairs at City Hall. His friend Eddie, an electronics geek, quickly recognizes that one of the chips built into it is a geographical information system, meaning that it has decoded that if it was decoded, then it would be possible to anticipate where the party animals would strike next. Bruce had been unable to hack the mask, but Eddie takes it, eager to take on the challenge, just as Bruce knew he would be. Bruce then asks Ozzy, a criminal, if the party animals are encroaching on any other gang's territory, and Ozzy replies that they're just wrecking the city. Finally, he asks Harvey, who works in the DA's office, if he thinks all the attacks so close to the election could be a way to make sure Gordon loses. But Harvey tells him that Gordon is already expected to lose before the party animals came to town. However, he does tell Bruce that Hamilton Hill, the former mayor running against Gordon in the election, has supposedly recently received a huge injection of campaign funds from an unknown source, which Hill refers to as his golden chest.
Dark money in any universe. Gotta love that for politics.
Yes. Batman breaks into Hill's campaign office and accesses his computer. He finds a folder named Arc M and suspects.
Shout out to isn't that a one shot too, right?
I think, yeah. And suspects it may hold details of the golden chest, as an arc is a golden chest. However, when he opens the folder, Roman Sionis appears on the screen. He tells Batman that he will give him anything he wants to leave him alone if he can make it out of the building alive, revealing that the party animals and GCPD are both about to attack the building. Batman fights his way past party animals and jumps down an elevator shaft. At the bottom, he opens a hatch and climbs down into what appears to be a control room below. Batman finds Alfred already in the room. He asks Bruce to hear him out and says that the party animals aren't what they seem, and he believes that they can help each other. Batman begrudgingly agrees to listen to him and tells Alfred he has 30 seconds. Alfred says they need to get out of there first and asks if Bruce has a car nearby. Bruce replies, "You're standing in it," and presses down on a gas pedal. The room they are in is revealed to be the cockpit of a 2-story tall, heavily armored, modified construction vehicle, which smashes through the external wall of the building and thunders down the street, knocking police cars away like they're nothing.
Not gonna lie, that panel goes incredibly hard.
Oh yeah.
A rule of cool. I'm gonna give it a pass.
14 years ago, on the night after Thomas's death, Selina climbs in through Bruce's bedroom window with the medal. She tells him to get up and come with her.
I bet.
All right, thoughts.
It's fun. It's zany.
Yeah.
So I liked how he has I did think that was a cool reinterpretation, how the villains are his friends.
Yeah.
In this. And I also liked how, even though he doesn't have the Robins and he doesn't, I mean, he like sort of has Alfred, but not the whole time, he still can't do it alone. He needs his friends. Even though his friends don't know they're helping Batman, he goes to his friends to pick their brains, and he knows that Eddie can do things that he can't and that he needs their help. And I like that because it proves that Batman really isn't a loner and he needs other people for his mission.
Mm-hmm. I like that too. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think my favorite part is that they made his traditional enemies, like his supporting cast, like his friends, his immediate friend circle in this. I really liked that. I thought that was very clever.
Yeah, I don't know at what point. I think, oh God, isn't there a rumor? I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's true, but I thought they said they're going to introduce Dick Grayson at some point in some capacity, but it hasn't happened yet. I don't.
Yeah, they kind of have to. I'm figuring that we're going to get an absolute book if this universe goes on long enough. So
Doesn't even need Batman.
So you guys have probably read farther along than I have. Is it ever revealed what intelligence agency Alfred works for?
I'm just gonna assume.
Checkmate.
Task
What'd
Force
you-
X.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say checkmate, but
Yeah, something like
yeah,
that.
right.
I don't know. I mean, there's. Oh yeah, what's the one from Absolute Superman?
Oh.
I haven't read that one yet.
Yeah, there's.
No, I don't know. It's okay. I was just like, I don't know who he works for. Is this something I should know when I just missed it, or are they
haven't
keeping
really.
it?
No.
Okay, cool.
I don't think it's even important. It's just secret shadowy organization.
Which is like
Right.
$1 billion. For all we know, it's Star Labs.
I do think the character design of Alfred is cool. Like he's pretty different looking, but yet I don't know, some of the stuff you can definitely see it's Alfred. I don't know. I do really like the way they did Alfred.
Yeah.
In the absolute.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get to number 3. Oh yeah. That damn cape. All right, Absolute Batman number 3, February 2025. The Batmobile thunders down the streets of Gotham, pursued by the party animals and GCPD. Batman tells Alfred that his 30 seconds begin now, and so Alfred, while returning fire on the party animals, tells him that he believes Roman Sionis, the leader of the party animals, is also Black Mask, a notorious underground mercenary figure. Alfred tells Batman that he can help him, and Batman tells him to prove it by taking the Batmobile's rear gun turret. Alfred climbs into the nest and shoots out the party animal's tires. He tells Batman that if Sionis is Black Mask, then he has unlimited resources and can't be stopped. However, he overheard Sionis offer Bruce a deal, which means that Sionis is probably almost done in Gotham. He tells Batman that if he makes a deal to stand down, Sionis will probably reduce his attacks and give Bruce enough money to make a real difference in Gotham. Alfred also promises that his agency will track the transaction and eventually be able to arrest Sionis. They reach the docks, and Alfred asks Batman if he has something to get them out of there. Batman tells him to pull a lever in the gun nest, and Alfred does. But this turns out to be an ejector that rockets Alfred into the air, and he splashes down in the water.
Batman, the dream. Do you know how often, like, I'm in my car with somebody that's annoying the shit out of me, and I just want to have
bad date.
You want the ejector seat, eh?
Yes.
No, I really do.
There's the Christmas list. Batman seals off the Batmobile and drives it into the bay, and then through a hidden tunnel into his nearest bolt hole. On the night of Thomas's
bolt hole.
Yes, bolt hole. Oh my God! I think I found some place we all have to get a field trip. We have to make one day. Oh God, where was it? Was it Missouri or something? There is a fudge factory, and they did this on purpose. They named it Uranus.
No.
I swear to God, I saw it popped up on Facebook today.
That's fantastic.
What is even your algorithm that's popping up?
I think it listens to the podcast. My phone's in the room every time we record. This could go under juvenile humor.
I think they have one in don't they have like one in, is that the only one?
What? Oh, I don't know.
I feel like I've heard of that before, but I didn't know that it was Missouri, maybe.
Unless I remembered it wrong, but I thought it was somewhere near. Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Where do you work at? Uranus Fudge Factory.
Oh my God.
On the night of Thomas's death, Selina leads Bruce across the rooftops of Crime Alley and teaches him how to walk along wires. They go to a roof where stray cats congregate, and Bruce asks Selina how she's doing in her new foster home. She tells him that she has run away the 4th time that year.
Run away, run away.
Bruce says she can come live with him and Martha, but she refuses and tells him to never ask that again. They jump down the street level in an alley, and she gets him to sneak in through a door into what turns out to be a movie theater. An old Zorro movie starts playing, the same movie Thomas was planning to take Bruce to that night before he was shot. That damn Zorro movie is still coming up.
Zorro.
The little touches, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In the present day, Bruce goes to Eddie's makeshift lab and asks what he was able to find out from the helmet. Eddie, through a robot he built called Al. Is it Al? Is it AI or Al?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll just go with Al.
Tells Bruce that the helmet gives the user an individual crypto wallet for a cryptocurrency called Blackcoin, and the network not only provides targets for the wearer, but also valuations for every crime committed. The wearer is
just
rewarded.
Say you got it from John Wick and move on, please.
Blackcoin. Bruce asks if there is a way to take down the network, but Al tells him it is satellite based and there are thousands of members with the masks, making the network impossible to disrupt. Eddie advises him to destroy the mask and stop whatever he's doing. Bruce then gets a call from Harvey, who he asked to look into the Arc M fund. Harvey tells him that most of the funding comes from a company called JK Holdings, whose main whose main business is building private black site prisons that appear to be using the inmates as subjects for medical experiments.
JK Holdings, really? Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, Lilith got a problem with that.
Mhm.
Joke's on you.
Exactly.
Harvey Bullock meets with Hamilton Hill on Roman Sionis' yacht. Hill is seeking Bullock's endorsement for the upcoming mayoral election, but Bullock refuses as he is loyal to Gordon. Hill takes him to meet Sionis, who is wrestling champion MMA fighter Bibkowski.
A little too on the nose, right?
I know. Sionis tells Bullock that he can offer him considerably more money and equipment to fight off the party animals, as Bullock does not know he is actually their leader. While they are talking, he also easily overpowers Bibbo, breaking his arm and choking him unconscious. What is this, a date with Lilith? Jesus.
I don't think that was consensual, so no.
Oh, okay, yes. Bruce further researches JK Holdings and learns they have a secret, unregulated prisons all around the world.
Well,
The
that's
lady-
a little too close to home and timely.
I know.
Yeah.
The latest, Arc M, is currently under construction on an island off the coast of Gotham. He looks at the site from across the bay with a surveyor scope and sees that it is a massive compound, realizing the sheer scale of what he is up against. In the past, Bruce tries to leave the theater, but Selena stops him. She tells him that he has talents that other kids don't, and he can use what had happened to him to mean something, but only if he ignores his fears and pushes forward. Their friends who are waiting for them jump out, and the group watch the movie together. Martha watches them sadly from a seat near the back. In the present, Bruce goes to Martha's apartment first thing in the morning. He suggests that she lie low after the chaos in the city dies down, but she tells him that she has accepted Gordon's offer to be deputy mayor.
Oh, she got a death wish for real.
Yeah.
He
Yikes.
tells her that she is putting a target on her back, but she says that she believes in what Gordon is trying to do and is going to help rather than just watch the city collapse. He asks, what if it's too big and she can't do anything? And she replies that even then you have to try anyway, and that's what his father would have done. Meanwhile, Alfred lurks in a van, oh boy, outside the elementary school. Jeez.
Mhm. In a van down by the river.
Alfred!
Where Julie is a teacher to spy on her and drives off before she notices him. Bullock endorses Hill's bid for re-election in exchange for Sionis' resources while the party animals ramp up their campaign of terror. The next day, the anniversary of his father's death, Bruce returns to the zoo, which was shut down after the shooting.
Damn, 14 years later and it still ain't open. Oh, Gotham real bad, y'all.
Yeah, well, I think it's a upcoming issue, but doesn't Gordon say they're gonna like tear it down or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they shut it down on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He contacts Sionis through the helmet, and Black Mass offers him $200 million to stand back for a week and says that the party animals will reduce their attacks. Bruce reluctantly takes the deal.
Mm.
Oh, sweet baby.
Yeah, we'll see. We really haven't talked about it. How do we feel about only Bruce's father died? His mother's still alive.
I liked
I mean,
that. That
Martha's
was
always
interesting.
kind of been a non-plus issue for me. You know what I mean? It's really Tom. Like, you know, it's I don't know. For Bruce, it's always been more of the daddy trauma. Like, let's just be real.
Yeah.
Because
I
think
kinda
about
like that-
Flashpoint. It's his dad. It's a note from his dad. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And
I
Martha's
like-
like helpless. She's just letting him run buck wild instead of just bending him over and spanking him and sending him off to military
Whoa.
school. You know?
I like that dynamic in Batman Beyond because it was just the dad that died in that one.
Yeah.
And you had the kid brother too. Yeah, that was cool. It was nice. It was a different spin on it.
I just want to say, how is that tiny little stool supporting a 421-pound man?
Yeah, exactly.
Reinforced. It's reinforced steel.
Titanium.
On a social worker's salary? Yeah, right.
I know. I was gonna say
Everything in Gotham's industrial. Everything's built military grade. It has to. Otherwise, the city would burn every other day.
Sometimes I
it's
feel
all
like
wrought iron.
sometimes I think they forget how big he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I
like, what
think
that
so.
really looks like in real life, it's like the Undertaker or Kane or the Big Show. Like, if you've
Yeah.
ever seen those guys in real life,
Yeah, because when
holy crap.
I felt like when he was at the poker game with his friends, I couldn't be like, well, he's so tall. I mean, like, he seemed taller, but yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend who's 6'9", and he's never comfortable anywhere. In
Is he
any
straight? No, I'm kidding.
No!
he is. He is. But yeah, going to any movie theater, restaurant, like traveling in a vehicle, like traveling in
Yeah,
general.
it's not
like,
made. The world's not made for like really, really small people or really, really tall people.
no,
It's like a very, very average size.
I mean, I think about it. I always, when I like to go to Cedar Point, the roller coaster, and on many of the roller coasters, they have a sign that it's like, you can only fit in, if you are over 6'6", you cannot fit in this. And I'm always like, yep. And I'm like, oh, that must be so sad for LeBron James because he's from Ohio and now he can't ride the rides anymore at Cedar Point.
That's what he deserves for going to Miami. All right, we don't feel bad for LeBron.
Why?
But I feel like in Absolute Batman, it's Batman that's 6'9" and 421 pounds, and Bruce Wayne is smaller by magic.
Oh, it's giving Superman. He's scrunching.
Yeah, or something.
That's 15
Oh,
inches.
we're gonna find out that it's a mech suit. It's really only 5'5".
I was gonna say it's 15 foot of ear. Come on.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that would be smart to do some of that. I just want to say that Black Mask is super creepy looking.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? He looks like an alien.
Yeah, like a fly.
He just might be in this universe, honestly.
He's gross. Also, he definitely killed that wrestler, right? Or boxer. What was that guy?
MMA fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. That seemed
Yeah,
like
when Bullock's like, what?
Just film off the yacht. No biggie. It's just Gotham. No biggie.
I was like, he just killed that dude. Like, why? For fun?
right in front of him. Yeah.
I just love this 6'9", 420 Lilith. Is he single?
Yes, Daddy. Got no time for anything but my dogs. Sorry.
No, that's a fetish. She's like 5'3". Yeah, she loves them over like the taller the better.
I love to climb a tree. I do.
All right.
Also,
She has height envy.
Hamilton Hill, come on, people of Gotham. He just like oozes sketchy politician. I mean, come on.
They all do. Even Gordon did, like, low key. Like, it's Gotham. I don't trust
That's
a
a
single
prerequisite for Gotham. You have to.
I know, but it's like, people, clearly you should not vote for this guy. He has sketch written on his forehead.
Yeah.
Which is huge, by the way.
Yeah, but it's Gotham. I think he's running on a platform of, yeah, I'm sketchy as hell, but you won't get killed in the streets. So, hey.
All right, that could be convincing. He's like, I will only murder your wallet through my corruption as opposed to murdering your actual life. Vote for me. People are like,
that's a successful Gotham candidate.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's get the issue.
Team changes on this next one. So.
Does it? Oh,
yeah. The drawing is definitely different.
There's 6'9", 420.
Yeah.
Cover.
Oh, that's the variant. Oh no, that's not the variant. The variant one's got all the skull people on it.
All right.
That's the one I have, the 1 in 25 variant. It's pretty cool.
Now he's absolute porcupine.
Absolute Batman number 4, March 2025, part 4 of the Zoo. Oh, yeah, Nick Dragotta moves to writer with Scott Snyder. And penciler and inker becomes Gabriel Hernandez Walta. And I think everyone else is the same.
Yep.
Oh no, we got new
editor.
We got a third editor, Chris Conroy.
Yeah. I think he was on the last one too.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pull up the variant. So you.
Boy, this really must be selling. They're like, yeah. No. We throw a bunch of editors on here.
Yeah.
2 writers. Oh, jeez.
This is the one.
That's the variant.
Yeah, that's the 1 in 25 variant. Texas.
Oh my word.
I think that guy might be more than 421 pounds.
That is Frank Miller if I ever seen it.
Batman. No. That's Batman Smashed.
For real.
Gamma Bat.
That Batman ate all the other Batmans.
The madder Batman gets, the stronger Batman gets. I feel like it's being played by Lou Ferrigno. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. So, issue 4, Bruce Wayne's earliest adventures as Batman are shown. Shortly after returning to Gotham from college, Bruce fashions a costume designed to make him look like a vampire, complete with glowing red contact lenses, a voice distorter, and fake fangs, as well as extendable metal claws on the back of his gloves.
Careful, careful. That might be Wolverine.
No. He attacks members of a gang called the 10 Thieves, who are shaking down Crime Alley residents for protection money, hissing and screeching as he does so in an attempt to intimidate them. He overpowers the 10 Thieves, then pulls out a gun to shoot their leader, Raph. As he does so, he remembers when he was working on his entry for the engineering competition. Because bats are intimidating, his initial design was to make it look imposing and look strong so the people inside it would feel safe. But his father asked him if an intimidating design was the best idea. Batman does not shoot Raph and swings away, realizing that his current approach is all wrong. He returns to the garage he is using as a headquarters and burns the costume and gun. He also realizes that getting rid of street criminals like the 10 Thieves won't change anything, as a new gang will simply take their place, and that he needs to think bigger. Bruce decides to instead shut down the pipeline of illegal guns and drugs into the city from Florida.
He's not wrong. Anything on the I-25 corridor, he's not wrong. Cut off Detroit too now. Don't just be thinking about Florida.
Known as the Orange Blossom Special, as the items are smuggled aboard produce trucks, usually carrying citrus fruit. The OBS is run by the Maroney and Falcone crime families, who are enmeshed in the city's business community and have contacts in the GCPD, making them untouchable. He crafts a new costume, still intimidating but less theatrical, and stops a gun shipment using a remote-controlled jack built out of commercially available materials. Bruce thinks that this feels better, but still not quite right. He then remembers his second bridge design, which was inspired by Bat's adaptability and incorporated multiple adjustable parts for versatility.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to get in my robot too. Good job.
I don't think it said flexibility, Lil.
Versatility. Yeah.
Endurance. Bruce. He told Bruce how he had once wanted to be a heart surgeon because his own father had died of a heart attack in front of him, but wasn't able to go to medical school. He realized that he wanted to be a doctor to prevent any other child having to feel what he had, and that as a teacher, he could still help children feel safe by preparing them for the world.
Did he not have the hands, or did he not have the funds? That's kind of what I want to know, because there's kind of a difference.
I don't know.
To be a heart surgeon, you have to have really, really, really steady hands, and you have to it's like a whole thing. But if you just didn't have the funds,
I feel like
a little sadder.
I feel like they were playing up, Bruce isn't rich, he didn't come from money at this, in this version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Bruce's
fault. That's all I'm saying.
They said Bruce. It said Martha got pregnant, so he decided not to go to med school.
Exactly.
Oh God! Another nail in Lil's coffin of pregnancy's bad. Oh jeez. All right.
Bruce goes on a soul searching.
Yes. Bruce, I was going to do a drop. Never mind. Bruce goes on a soul searching trip across the country. I was going to do the Twinkies and toaster strudels, but anyway, Bruce goes on a soul searching trip across the country to decide his next move. He remembers how he finally came up with his winning design by combining the best elements of the previous ones and also made it lightweight enough to be easily transported and airdropped in devastated areas so that people could deploy it themselves and for their own needs without needing to rely on the powers that be. Bruce
Same
also
reason why I'm building my robot. Exactly.
Oh my. Bruce also thinks about how he gave a statement at Joe Chill's sentencing hearing where he told Chill that the morning of the trip was the happiest he had ever been and he would never be happy like that again. He then told Chill that he hated him and left before Chill gave his own statement because he didn't care about why Chill went on his shooting spree. Bruce returns to Gotham City where he builds the wings of his costume and sets up his hidden bases in the sewers and skyscrapers. As Batman, he stakes out a charity ball attended by Gotham's elite, including Randall Powers. The owner of the trucking company the Maronis and Falcones used to smuggle into the city. Although he denies all knowledge that the criminals were using his vehicles and publicly supported stricter regulations to prevent such a thing happening again, he is privately lobbying to prevent such laws being passed. A GCPD helicopter flying overhead spots him and he swings away. Later, Bruce forces himself to go to Blackgate Penitentiary and visit Joe Chill to hear what he has to say. So yeah, that's why I feel like we needed a sixth part, because this was all flashback.
Yeah.
So totally.
Like I said, they didn't know how good it was gonna do. Because look,
Yeah.
listen. I think that Marvel fans are way more fickle and finicky, but DC fans are more brutal. Like, and we don't like something. We're like, no, absolutely not.
It doesn't even get to a full year. They yank it before it even gets to.
Yeah, they're very vocal. I think that's kind of low key why we've had so many changes in writers. They've been very vocal about the writers of like the Batman books specifically. I'm gonna call it the Batman book. Unfortunately, I just think they're just DC fans are assholes. I'll just say it. I've been one of those. I've just kind of relaxed in my older years, but I just noticed that Marvel fans are finicky, but like they're still like kind of nice about it. Like their community is a little more cordial and jovial.
Yeah, but on the
We're
DC,
like rats in a barrel just eating each other over the DC forums.
yeah, but Lilith, though, you feel like on the DC side, maybe people are just afraid. They're like, no, we want to tell them right away so we don't get another New 52.
Listen, New 52 had some good ideas. It was the execution.
Well, yes.
It was the execution of it.
I think Bruce started taking steroids because he's way smaller.
He's on Venom, babes. He's on Venom, absolutely.
Because he's way smaller in this issue.
Oh God, wait till you see Bane in this universe. He's bigger than Batman.
Oh my word!
I'm telling you, they're all on that Venom.
Yeah,
he's got a huge jacked up body, a tiny head.
Absolute Venom.
Which is what steroids do to you.
Also,
shrinks your other head too. Just
I mean, I guess I get
it.
Because they're the underprivileged kids in Gotham. But I felt like winning first place in that science competition, Bruce's prize should have been better than a trip to the zoo. Come on, man.
Scholarship money is something.
Right, exactly. I thought you won money for college when you did those things.
I got them. They're poor. That school ain't nobody paying property taxes. Ain't nobody got no property to own.
First prize, young man. Here, you won a trip to the.
I'm like, don't kids get in free at the zoo after a certain age anyway?
Shh! Don't tell them that. You've won a trip to the smelly animal poop place.
The zoo was always a great field trip when I was in like 5th grade.
Yeah,
I love the zoo. Shout out to all the state zoos, city zoos. Although I get the more,
I volunteered the zoo. They'll cut you a deal.
I
saw a little less ethical now, but it's okay. I'm over it.
I thought it was cute. I saw on the news, was it yesterday? With the big snow coming and everything. The animals that aren't comfortable outside in the snow, like the penguins and the polar bears. I guess they at least at the Pittsburgh Zoo, they said they have like rooms. They take all the animals in, and like I guess they said they must have screens in there, so they let them watch movies or something. I want to know what the animals.
I'm telling my boss I want a movie day tomorrow. That's it. That does it. Who's at the zoo in Pittsburgh getting a movie day? What the hell?
I'm like, that's cute. I'm like, I want to know what they're watching.
They're watching Madagascar.
Maybe.
Or
they've mentioned at the zoo here that there's a threshold for every animal that when it's not above this temperature, they don't go outside. And I was like, wow, we need that. So it's like, sorry, it's not above my threshold. I'm staying home.
We need that on a shirt immediately, Phil.
Yeah, they mentioned that, and then they just showed like the penguins sliding on the snow when the polar bears play.
So time to shine, baby.
That's right.
But yeah, giraffes. Giraffes aren't good in the cold.
No.
They're not good at life in general.
Although if they're human, Lilith would date them. All right.
No, that's too much nut to shoulder ratio. No, thank you.
All right. There's 6'9", 420. Man who does not skip leg day.
Or arm day.
Yeah.
Any day. Or core day. Really any day. He's there all day, every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Absolute Batman number 5. We're back to the original team.
I'm just going to show the 1 in 25. I think this is higher than 125 variant, but.
I wonder if
It's
it's
the
like
one
1
I
in
have.
100 or something.
Ooh,
Okay.
I love that.
That's not bad, but he doesn't look like the 6'9", 420. That looks like regular
Yeah.
Batman proportions.
Wow, I love
Besides
that.
This is the Nicholas Draper Ivy variant. There was a
That's
Clayman
fantastic.
Clayman variant, and then the 1 in 25 variant wasn't very good for this one. So
Yeah, I love the art, but yeah, that doesn't look
Yeah.
like absolute Batman proportions.
That's gorgeous. I want a poster of that.
Oh yeah.
I have it. Honestly.
Probably.
Batman, my favorite character.
Oh my god, I need a drop. I need a new drop. I need bracing. Absolute Batman, my favorite character.
I wonder, do you think he would like this where it's not
I don't know.
traditional? No.
We still have hee hee ha ha funny man. It's still the same character if we're gonna be real. Like he's not that much different. He just doesn't have his money.
Oh, there are. I mean, again, I mean, reading ahead. I mean, haven't they been playing hee hee ha ha man as like more supernatural?
Even worse in my personal opinion. Because
Yeah.
I really have not cared for. That's my least favorite thing that they've done with this book.
Yeah.
I just want to squeeze Black Mask's
Well,
head thing like a blueberry. It looks like it needs to pop. Just like
looks like looks like he's wearing that damn Charles Xavier helmet from
Exactly.
Krakoa. Oh my god.
I mean, the way
looks
it's
like-
shaded, it looks like he has a watermelon on his head.
It looks like the fly head from the Jeff Goldblum movie.
Oh,
Yeah, he's super freaky
Just
looking.
got over that trauma. I watched that at like 6 years old. And
Oh God, that's too young for that.
the original Fly, right? And I'm like, okay, I can handle the remake. Nope.
Nope. Oh, that's too young for that one.
all right. So SU5, April 2025, The Zoo, Part 5. Batman rides through Gotham to an agreed meeting with Black Mask, observed on the way by the party animals and Alfred. Alfred's handlers call him and tell him that they have what they need and he should leave Gotham. Alfred says that he will, but continues watching Bruce. Meanwhile, at City Hall, Gordon and Martha watch the news, what'd you say that name, report that Bullock has endorsed Hamilton Hill. Gordon is deeply hurt by his friend's betrayal and apologizes to Martha for bringing her into a failing administration. But she says they haven't lost yet. Martha reminds him of how they first met when he arrested her at a protest, but ultimately let her go rather than charge her. And says
If
that
it was peaceful, he better had.
and says that he is one of the few good people in Gotham. Gordon also tells her he's sorry that they won't be able to light the memorial light to commemorate the zoo shooting that year and asks her to tell Bruce the same thing. Bruce meets with Black Mask on the roof of a building while party animals and Alfred watch from surrounding rooftops. Sionis tells Bruce that the money was wired that morning to the account he named, and Bruce tells him that he has already used it. It is revealed that Bruce withdrew all the money and used it to make a bat symbol out of cash on the memorial light, a huge spotlight in the abandoned zoo. He remotely activates the light and a bat signal illuminates the night sky. Realizing Batman isn't backing down, Sionis declares the deal off. The party animals charge Bruce and Mask, but he is able to fight them off. Black Mask orders snipers on the surrounding roofs to fire on his own men, and when Batman tries to shield some of them from the shots, the party animals trap him in nets. Batman grabs Black Mask, but Sionis casually dislocates his arm. Bruce reveals that everything has been broadcast to the news stations and sets the money alight, believing that his actions will inspire the people of Gotham to stand against the party animals. My half was on the bottom. However, Sionis tells him that he isn't the hero. The only hero in this story is money.
A little bleak, but a little too close to home, huh?
I know. The party animals beat, stab, and set him on fire, then push him off the roof.
What is this, the Hannibal Lecter movie? I assume we've all seen Red Dragon. Great.
Yes.
Like we're going to hang him, then we're going to kill him.
Yes.
Bruce manages to slow his fall with a parachute, but still crashes hard to the ground and starts fleeing on foot. The GCPD spot him and give chase with tanks and attack helicopters borrowed from Lilith Hellfire. Barbara Gordon follows him into a parking garage and hits him with her squad car, knocking off his mask. She gets out and points her gun at him as he climbs into a manhole, saying to stop or she'll shoot. Bruce simply tells her to shoot him, and she lowers her weapon. He disappears underground, abandoning his cow as he does so, and she radios in that she lost him. Black Mask speaks directly into Batman's hidden camera, expounding his nihilistic philosophy to the people of Gotham. He tells them that the wealthy destroyed the world long ago, and they are all struggling daily to maintain a system that gives them nothing. He encourages them to take the opportunity to grab whatever pleasure they can before everything collapses, as his men place crates around the city, saying the money he promised Batman is now up for grabs. Alfred goes to the Batcave where Bruce is sewing up his own wounds. He tells Bruce that he has no idea what he's done. Bruce says that he managed to place a tracker on Black Mass and asks Alfred to set his arm, but Alfred says he will never help Bruce again and leaves, saying what happens next is on his head. Meanwhile, on the street, Gordon and Martha spot a group of men opening one of the crates. They look in another one and see it is filled with guns and masks. 3 of the men, now armed, advance on them.
Another cliffhanger ending.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, this is hitting a little too close to home. The rich have destroyed the world.
Yeah. Continue to
It's not
destroy
too
it.
late, but you know, it's that window's closing fast, guys.
I know.
Yeah.
Just a heads up.
But yeah, I feel like this was originally 5, but since it sold so well, they let Scott do that, like that whole flashback issue on issue 4. So
Yeah.
Well, and maybe sometimes there's delays in getting it written and stuff, so maybe they needed the.
Was pretty well prepped. They had a pretty big like meeting about the whole thing, and like the all-in initiative was like a pretty big thing. So I don't know if it was a delay, but I just feel like they like I said, they were kind of probably holding off because, like I said, fans are fickle. we they're like, okay, they like it, good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like you had it ready in case, unless they even told him like, hey, if it sells good, yeah, you can do that. But
yeah, he had probably like the contingency plan. How long is this all-in thing gonna go for anyway?
I don't know, because it outlasted
We're in
Marvel's.
year 2 at this point.
It
so.
outlasted Ultimate Universe.
Well, that's because Marvel doesn't believe in anything anymore.
Well, no, I mean, because they're petty. Because married Spider-Man was once again selling
that's what
better.
I mean. They don't believe in anything anymore.
Yep.
They don't even believe in money over there. They're just being petty to their fans, and that's
Just
gonna backfire.
because they can
Well,
be.
it has been backfiring on them pretty bad.
And what's his face quit on the Spider-Man book? They're like, okay, we're just canceling the whole line. F
To hell with it.
Yeah, they probably didn't let him take it as far as he wanted to.
Yeah.
Which is what's the point of giving somebody an Ultimate book if you're not gonna let them take it as far as they want?
Again, that's the thing. It's like I don't know why they have such a bug up their ass about Spider-Man's marriage. The people keep telling them what they want. They're like, no.
They don't want us to be
best.
happy. They don't want us to be happy.
Yeah, that's just it. They don't want the fans to be happy.
Well, that's the secret formula. You want the fans to pay money. You make them happy.
Well, back to Absolute, I did like how I thought that was an interesting turn. How it seemed like because he exposed Roman Sionis, like, yeah, done and dusted, and then Alfred was like, "Oh, you idiot! You've made it worse." And I thought that was cool because
nice twist.
I mean, I don't know if that's what he really believes or he's just telling the people that, but yeah, Roman's
just like he's telling the people, obviously.
Yeah, but he's just like, yeah,
it's giving Bane in the movie that shall not be named.
Relax, guy. It's like, relax, guy. The rich, they're destroying the world. I'm on your side. Nuts. All right, let's do the last one, then we can talk this out. All right.
This issue definitely shocked me. Is all that.
God, this cover. Look at that.
Yeah, love it.
All right, Absolute Batman number 6, May 2025. Bruce stumbles in the Crocs gym and is found by Waylon, who's guarding it from the party animals. He tells Waylon that he is Batman, that he needs his help. Out on the street, Martha Wayne tries on one of the masks and sees the vast sums Black Mask is offering for acts of violence, including $1 million for killing Gordon. A group of gunmen demand the crate, and Jim tells Martha to run while holding them off with his own gun, but she refuses to leave him. Meanwhile, Julia Pennyworth is abducted from her train as it is attacked by the party animals. Bruce reveals his secret identity to all his friends. They are enraged that he kept the secret from them, except for Eddie, who claims he worked it out weeks ago.
He would be the one, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, him
or Albert.
dropping a mask of the party animals on the table is a pretty big clue.
Yeah. Where I figured that, or Al was like, "Hey, dummy, what your friend's Batman." Despite their anger, if you're so smart, why aren't you rich?
Now, clearly, that's actually mutually exclusive. It feels like.
I know.
Yeah.
There's an animated series.
I love that episode. So good.
I was going to say, that was for you, Chris. Despite their anger, they agree to help him save their city. Eddie's Riddler system determines that the Party Animals network is too big to be taken down, but the local server for Gotham can be crashed. Bruce realizes that the server must be on Sionis' yacht, and Ozzy flies him out to it in his single-engine plane, even as he angrily berates Bruce for lying to them. They reach the boat, but Ozzy warns Bruce that he barely has enough fuel to return to Gotham and cannot stay behind for him. Bruce replies that he's not asking him to and dives out. Bruce lands on the yacht directly on top of Sionis' DJ, Dr. Benjamin, who puts a life jacket on Benjamin and wordlessly throws him over the side. Kiddo, another one of Sionis' inner circle, who's either a child or a little person, attacks Bruce with a knife.
This is my favorite part.
Bruce simply lifts him up, put a life jacket on him, and literally drop kicks him off the A lot of people like that.
This is where it gets to be a little Frank Miller.
I know.
Well, this is a Frank Miller thing, right? Isn't that kind of like an homage to the Dark Knight?
It looks like it, yeah. I know that. Yeah. First time I read that little person or kid scene, Lilith, I was like, wait, is this Frank Miller? Oh no, it's not. That's
it's very Sin City coded, is all that I can say.
Sionis' third companion, a bikini-clad woman known only as Sweetheart, simply jumps off. That's her code name in the computer.
She's the only one with common sense. She's like, peace out.
Simply jumps off the side of her own accord, and Bruce throws a life jacket into the water after her. Back in the city, the gunmen demand that Martha and Gordon give them the masks from the crate, since without them they can't be paid. At an airstrip, Alfred revealed to be the one who kidnapped Julia, had chartered a private jet to flee the city with her. Julia refuses to leave and abandon her life and the people she loves in Gotham, so Alfred handcuffs her and forces her onto the plane. Julia tells Alfred that when she was a child, she wanted nothing more than for him to take her on his adventures, but now there is nowhere she wants to be less than with him. She tells him that if they leave on the plane, she won't have a father anymore. Alfred orders the plane to take off. On the ship, Black Mask attacks Batman, who continues to espouse his nihilistic philosophy, but Batman is mad and not in the mood for that nonsense. He tackles Sionis through a wall.
Is that literally what the synopsis says?
Yes.
Not in the mood for that nonsense.
Didn't write this. I'll wait.
He tackles Sionis through a wall into the yacht's gym and repeatedly smashes his mask with a set of medicine balls. They crash through the floor into the room where Sionis keeps the death masks of the people he kills, and Batman continues to hammer blows down on the Black Mask. Sionis grabs a cord and starts choking Batman with it, but Batman stabs the ears of his cow through Sionis' mask into his eyes. Oh, Frank Miller. He puts a life jacket on Sionis and throws him overboard, even as Sionis weakly tells Batman he has no idea what he's done. In Gotham, the men surrounding Gordon and Martha decide to kill the mayor and split the money, but spare Martha. They are to leave, but she refuses, saying she's seen all their faces, and if they're going to kill anyone, they should start with her. Meanwhile, Bruce sets off a string of grenades in the yacht server room, destroying it, just as the masked men are about to open fire. The system goes dead, and the leader of the group asks if that means there's no money. Martha punches him out, and the others shamefully disperse. Batman is thrown from Batman is thrown from the exploding yacht and fall unconscious into the sea. As he sinks down, he lands on the roof of the submerged Batmobile, which surfaces. Alfred climbs out of the Batmobile and pulls Batman into the cockpit. He starts tending to Bruce's wounds, saying that if he is sticking around, Bruce is too. Somewhere else in the world, the Joker, with bleach white skin and green veins, is undergoing some kind of medical procedure when he receives a transfusion from multiple infants. His assistant informs him that Black Mask has failed, and the Joker tells him to get Bane.
This is the Batman and Robin.
What?
Nothing. Oh,
Could be worse.
God.
Could be the Batman who laughs.
That's creepy.
That's
I
actually
didn't.
it is, right?
What?
That's the vibes.
I don't
I
know.
did not notice the first time I read this that those were a bunch of infants around him, and then as you said that, I was looking and I was like, "Why is there that baby face?" And now I'm creeped out.
Yeah, it's super creepy.
I mean, I realize that's the point, but
It gives me like Spawn vibes, like Spawn villain vibes.
Yeah, but yeah, later on they will go more supernatural with Mr. J here. So
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like it seems like he's a demon or something like that. Like he's
Kinda
being
not
yeah,
far
because
off.
those
like-
babies are making him look good. I mean, I guess looking at his hand. I mean, maybe his face is so ugly, no amount of babies will help.
Yeah.
Who is he? Stephen Miller?
Oh. What
Don't get me started on that.
All right. So yes, that's the first arc. What do we think about?
It's a lot to take in. Hell.
Heyo,
Oh my.
Lil's favorite. All right.
I like the fact that Roman Sionis was the villain
Mm.
for this. I thought that was one of the things that I liked the most actually about this.
I guess we had to go somewhere because except for the Joker, the rest of like his main rogues are like his friends now.
Right.
Well, and that's like a deep cut too, and I feel
Well,
like they
not
don't use
Bane,
Black Mask
I think.
enough.
Yeah, not Bane and not
Well, they have to have somebody bigger than Batman to break his back, obviously.
Yeah.
That's not always true, Lilith. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess we are. It does take a while to actually get to the Joker, but it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, we kind of start setting it up at issue 1, and I'm just like, oh, really? We're going here already?
I say
Yeah.
I'm happy to not have it be the Joker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would.
Yeah, so yeah. I thought it was cool to use Black Mask. Certainly. So I mean, overall, I like it. It's definitely like a little bit balls to the wall, I guess.
It's grounded, but yet not. It's like grounded, but like ridiculously so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
you have
it's like
the mafia.
it's incredibly gritty. And it's like almost, and I don't generally like gritty, but it's like almost so gritty that it kind of becomes a parody of grittiness.
Yes.
So that then it like circles back around and isn't gritty, and so it's funny. Like, yes, that was super ridiculous, but it was hilarious that he just drop kicked that kid or little person off of the boat. Like, yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like just gritty enough, you know. It's not it's not, like I said, it's not the full Frank Miller. So
Your mother's a whore.
Like I said, I was a little, because I read it after it had come out, I was a little surprised that there was still so much tech. And I think it would be interesting if they had leaned a little bit more into, because Batman doesn't have money, he can't. I mean, but yeah, Gotham is a cesspool, so maybe it is possible for a city engineer or sanitation worker to gather all this and somehow build a huge bat bulldozer without anybody noticing. I think it could have been interesting to not have some of that stuff, but I like that he has friends, and so that he's actually not doing it all on his own. And I think Alfred is pretty interesting.
I did like the idea that Lilith mentioned, like, you know, maybe Bruce works for DC's version of damage control.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Actually enough after all these supervillains and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of
other superheroes in the absolute stuff. Like, I mean, is this world a world without heroes, basically? And we're
well, it all spins out of God, when they started all in, and basically dark side became like the essence of this planet, so it's all supposed to be darker and stuff.
Oh God. Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, they really they kind of mentioned some of the other heroes. They just did the first meeting of Batman and
The
Wonder
Trinity.
Woman. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
half
okay.
of 2/3 of the Trinity.
Yes.
So
And I
there's
feel like they're
there's
about to be a thing. By the way, they're about to make Wonder Bats a thing. I feel like maybe.
all right.
I always thought
I
those
can
two
see
were a
that.
better pair than Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't want Wonder Woman to be with either of them. She's better than that.
True.
And yes, the absolute Wonder Woman, very good, written by our friend of the show, Kelly Thompson.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got to get the collection of that, actually. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about this was the Joker. I feel like they should have kept that in the back pocket and rolled that out maybe in the second year of this.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
or
Keep
the
it a
third
mystery,
year or
and then
something.
maybe after, like at the end of the first year, say, "Oh yeah, all this stuff has been happening. Joker's behind it."
Yeah,
I
just
think
have
they
them
don't
come out of
trust
nowhere.
the fans enough anymore. They really treat us like we're stupid, and it kind of annoys me a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, do you really? I
In
mean,
DC's defense, many people are stupid.
oh, true.
You know what?
That is
Touche,
true.
Kristen. I don't like when they treat me like I'm stupid. I wasn't trying to make it super personal, but I hate when they treat me like I'm stupid.
Yeah.
You deserve better. The majority of us do not.
And do you think, okay, pun intended completely, but do you think they threw Joker in at the end of the first issue because they really wanted to sell this, so they were stacking the deck?
Hell.
Oh,
Like, oh,
maybe.
Batman, Joker's gonna be in this. Yeah, just stay tuned. Joker's gonna be
And
here.
he doesn't laugh.
Oh,
Dark
so
and
And he's
broody.
a millionaire and he kills people.
Oh yeah, there's like a
I
more
was like,
recent.
Army Hammer, is that you?
They've completely.
Old joke, but a good joke.
the other dark meat.
Oh my god! But they completely flipped the script. In one of the more recent Absolute Batman issues, yeah, they show Joker going home to a mansion and walking downstairs into a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they have
Wild.
completely flipped the script.
oh, interesting.
But do we know what he does in this cave yet?
You don't want to know.
Oh, okay.
You just saw him training babies. What more do you want to know?
Babes.
What I was thinking they could do
Them to
for
get more graphic.
that would be cool if they did a version of Zaz in this
Oh,
realm.
yeah.
I feel like
where,
that if it goes on long enough, he's definitely going to show up.
Oh yeah.
but
I think
instead of
Black
him
Mask, we
like
definitely have Zaz.
cutting the marks and stuff into his flesh, like if he had this OCD obsession with keeping his skin perfect.
Oh.
So anytime somebody like hurt him or nicked him or something, he just completely obliterated this person.
If that idea comes to fruition, you know where to send the check. That's
right. You heard it here first.
I get that with the Joker having the cave, it's because Batman has the cave and it's supposed to be flipped. But Batman having a cave is on theme. Bats living cave.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
I feel like, the one big criticism of regular Batman is like, oh, he's a billionaire. Why doesn't he use it as money, to help
Have
people?
you seen these billionaires? They don't do anything but go into space with their phallic-shaped spaceships.
Yeah, right.
So I feel like, yeah, that's
and
why
lay people off. So it's like, babe,
Yeah.
really?
I mean, honestly, Bruce Wayne being Batman is being better than real life billionaires.
True. But I feel like, yeah, that's why Absolute Batman is doing so well, where they're like, yeah, no, he doesn't have the money. So, this is the only thing he can do.
But also, I feel like he fumbles the mission a lot. And, like, so we're taking the opposite of that Bat God thing. And, like, we're really, like,
Yeah.
that has been annoying me for, like, at least a decade and a half. So thinking that he's not infallible is really good, too. I think that's another thing that just, like, really resonates. He definitely has become a little bit more relatable. Like, he's a little impetuous and, he still has, like, his temper and things like that. Like he's not like completely in control and total Zen master.
Yeah, when he's screaming,
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, when he's like, yeah, tell me I'm a failure. I love it. Oh, and he's beating the hell out of him. I'm like, oh my, here we go.
Oh yeah, at some point we're gonna have to do an episode just on the annual.
Oh yeah, the annual. I was
where he fights the white supremacists.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the annual.
We'll have to see how the midterms go to see how well that's going to be received. If you know, you know.
Yeah, you know that panel where they show him breaking the guy's arm. Yeah, it's from the annual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
wondering
think that
where
one's
was.
free yet. I
Oh
haven't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait till.
I
that
mean,
hits
I think
the app.
maybe because
I can always mail you a copy.
I'm sure it'll be coming up soon. Yeah, I think it's probably doing well because it's also like just the right side of ridiculous. Like,
Yes. It's
It
not
also has a
too-
little touchstone close to home about what's going on. Usually,
Yeah.
Batman has it like in the last, I'd say probably like 5-6 years, hasn't actually like really been political or had any political undertones. It's just been like ridiculous demon garbage. So I think that's also another thing that no tea, no shade.
And Damien,
Yeah.
it's too
Yeah.
much Damien in the last few years for my liking. Yeah.
A little too much Damien for everybody.
Yeah.
But
He
no,
has
like,
his fans.
well, yeah, it's like if any character should, any big character who should be fighting like corruption on a human level, it should be Batman.
Yeah.
Not Superman.
Yeah.
I feel like Superman does it more often than he does.
I mean, I appreciate it, but yeah, no,
It's like you don't even go here.
Superman should be like protecting the planet from invaders.
Go up to the watchtower and keep watch, all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
that's why I like that even though this was supposed to be a new interpretation, he still had people helping him. Because
Yes.
if you're just a human, you can't do it by yourself.
You can't do it
Yeah.
alone. Absolutely.
Well, I feel like in all superhero media of the modern age, like whether it's comics or TV or movies, whatever, they'd never do it alone anymore. They usually have at least one or two people helping them.
Yeah, I can't remember the last comic I read where it was just one solitary main character by themselves with no supporting cast.
Well, because it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't think they work.
Wait, nope, thought they were a duo. I was gonna say Black Cat, but no. Yeah, I think you're right, Justin. Wait, did Spider-Woman have somebody?
Which
Jessica?
The last Spider-Woman book we just had.
Jessica's got her kid and like I thought she had like 2 or 3 people.
It depends who's writing it.
Yeah.
Again, it depends who's writing it. Well, she had a kid.
Yeah.
What happened to her kid?
Oh God, they aged him up, and he got brainwashed by Hydra or something.
Oh God!
We don't want to talk about
Now
that.
she's
Like
a run or two back. She was looking for him because Hydra.
Yeah, that's why I was like, she still has her kid. I was not aware.
Oh jeez, I didn't know that. That's terrible.
Again, unless you're reading Sue, you ain't allowed to keep a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Even then, we don't talk about
Crazy.
Franklin that much. Oh, but I just want to ask you, Phil, real quick. Why did you decide to do this right now? This particular Absolute Batman?
I mean, I've been wanting to talk some Batman, and I saw, this is popular, so I figured, if anyone hasn't been reading this and they wanted to get a taste. And again, some of the themes in this do, unfortunately, are resonate. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
I was glad we did it because I have read these before, but it was good to read them all in a row. I do think this one helps a lot with it helped me a lot to read it all in a row, the like reading for the trade. Because maybe that's actually also part of the reason why it's doing so well is there's actually a pretty good amount of words in this that it didn't just take me like 5 minutes to read it.
Yes.
Definitely. So
you feel like you're getting your money's worth.
Yeah, I forget what page I was reading. I thought that too. I was like, this is back to the old school. Hey, get some text.
We need it with some yellow boxes.
Yeah. Well, Scott Snyder, with the Court of Owls, there was a ton of dialogue in that story. It was excellent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He always delivers, in my opinion, when it comes to Batman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How he invented the Court of Owls.
That's right. For obvious reasons, I love Scott Snyder. Yeah.
Well, it's a good choice. I was just curious about like why, because like we're like I said, we're like in almost year, we're year 2, we're like what 7 technically. Like let me see, there's 16 issues right now, plus the annual, plus 2 one-offs. So.
Yeah, and I saw this arc was that all of it was available on the app too. So I was like, okay, this is something we can all read. And
looks like it's up to issue 10 on the app.
I don't know nothing about that app, but I'll trust you on it.
Yeah, we're up to 10 on the app.
I also eventually I want to get to Batman Dark Patterns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's I don't know if it's
Being a detective.
yeah, it's
essentially.
like it might be like earlier in like Batman's career, but yeah, it's him being a detective. Trying to
By
remember.
Dan Waters.
Yeah, your buddy Dan Waters, who wrote the Destro and is writing Nightwing.
Oh yeah, all
And I
right.
think the artist is Hayden Sherman, right?
I think so.
Is it
Yeah,
more
it's
of
very
like a
street level and grounded. It was a good
like a
one
pulpy?
for sure. Yeah,
very
very
cool.
pulpy.
There is
Oh, I
some
love
yeah.
it.
Like there's a Scarface arc and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd be definitely interested in reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 12 issues?
Yes, 12.
Okay, yeah. So the whole thing is not free yet. It is free up through 8.
Yeah, because I think it ended in November 2025. So
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean, I don't know when
so if you
we'll
like Long Halloween and like Dark Victory, I think you'll like the Dark Patterns. I think that's kind of what.
I think everyone will like it. And
We
again,
could
we won't.
cover a few issues at a time, maybe. Or something.
Has it come out in? Do you know if it's been out in trade?
No, because again, the last issue just came out in November, so usually it takes a little bit for it to come out.
Yeah, I mean, if we get to it soon, I mean, we can do the first arc because there's at least at least 3 arcs left. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very.
But I don't know how quick we're gonna get to there because in February we're gonna do our Batwoman special.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited about that. Yeah.
Okay,
Well, on the Hoopla
trade's
app,
gonna
we
be
could-
available. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We could read Batman Dark Patterns 1 through 6 as a collected trade in German.
Oh my!
Well, the English one comes out March 31st. So
There we go. All right, we'll
Yeah,
just
there we
wait till then.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a little German. I don't know enough to read a whole dang book.
Yeah. I know enough to get me in trouble.
Exactly.
That's about it.
All right, but yeah, like I said, yeah, I don't know when we'll get there because we got I think I made it 3 episodes, our Batwoman special in February.
Yeah. 70th anniversary of Batwoman.
Both of them. They're
right.
70 for both, but there's an anniversary for both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
comics is so damn convoluted.
And
There's
the third episode has some Batman ink for a certain somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. It's me. Spoilers. It's for me. And I'm telling you, that's the best thing New 52 ever did next to the Aquaman and the Green Arrow stuff. I literally was so mad when it got canceled. I stopped reading New 52.
I remember. Yeah,
the
you were
reason.
mad. Yeah, you were furious about that.
That and the Snickers ad killed it for her.
Yes. The bad timing.
No,
for
you
both
just
of
try to hit the bingo card for the kids at home. I appreciate you.
Hey, mention Spider-Man's marriage. Mention the Snickers ad.
them. Yeah, watch.
Oh, we got one more. Hey, nobody tell Brian.
That's right. I was just going
there
to
you
say,
go.
CBR's going to do an article about Absolute Batman in another month.
Nobody tell Brian.
I mean, it's current, so I don't mind it. I'm always like, yeah, I can get
If
get
he
away
says
with
he likes Waylon as Batman's best friend, I'm fighting.
Ah!
Roll up, put it on, we're fighting.
We'll see it. We'll see in February if he starts writing about all the Bat women.
Oh, there we go. Yes. Yeah.
That's
That'll
a
be
key
the test.
telltale.
Yeah.
Especially the Silver Age stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I think we did hit everything on the bingo card.
Batman, my favorite character.
Ray's not gonna hear that.
I know he's gonna take one look at the artwork and go, I ain't listening to that.
Oh, you forgot to use a big unit. You could have used that one too.
Oh yeah. That's true. That's true. Swinging that big unit. That's right.
A big unit. Big bazooka. It's a lot of meat.
Absolute Batman.
It's a lot of meat.
All right.
421 pounds of it.
Half a cow.
Nailed it. Sausage.
Right. Quick price of my OCD. All right. Open up the schedule here. Yeah, we're recording this ahead of time. So, yes, you should have heard all the Wonder Man stuff, all the interviews so far. Oh, okay. Well, next time for us recording and for you listening, yes, next episode will be the next part of our Supergirl special.
Can we talk about the trailer? The Lobo trailer?
Oh, yeah. Well, on the Supergirl episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jot that down.
And we'll do part 1 of our coverage on the Peter David series.
Oh boy, buckle in. Smoke them if you got them.
It's definitely the plan
Bring
for this
some
one.
libations. It's an interesting journey we're going on here.
They have a whole bag of gummies set aside for this one.
We'll save some of those, Justin, because after that, the episode after that will be the next Secret Wars episode.
Oh yeah,
part 2 of Secret Wars 2.
Is that why I have a crate of alcohol delivered to my house?
And then the episode after that, I don't know how long it'll last, but me and Justin and Ray, and hopefully we'll get Will on a monthly basis. We're going to start talking some Avengers issues with Wonder Man in them.
Some classic Wonder Man stuff.
How many issues of that is there?
We're going to start with his first resurrection, Lil.
Oh, okay.
The first one. Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
And 9 years later, he arose. All right, kids. So yes, so send us your thoughts. Lots of good stuff coming. Let us know. Again, we haven't recorded. You should have heard it by now, but so I don't know how you're going to do this. I was going to say send us your Wonder Man thoughts, but send us your Wonder Man thoughts. We'll read them after the fact.
And then
we'll read them after the fact too.
That's right.
Yes. All right, so. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, kids. So yes, so send us your thoughts. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow us on all social media, even follow us on Substack now. Go subscribe.
That's where all the cool kids are.
Exactly. Right. And on YouTube, please subscribe on YouTube. We're like at 897. We're kind of stalled at 897.
So close.
Yes.
Push us over the threshold, folks.
Just 1,000. And of course, you can help support us by buying new merch, not only with the
brand new
logo, but the brand new finalized Podfather Phil logo, which I'll be showing in moments here.
Get yourself an ESSER approved award. Come on.
Oh yeah. Support us buying merch, and of course, Lilith Hellfire's favorite method, just rain random money on us through the Cash App link. Again, tanks and rocket launchers do not buy themselves. So find
push this 2A as far as I can go, boy.
Phil finance Lilith Hellfire's trip to the Army surplus store.
Gimme.
And of course, subscribe to the Patreon. Again, not only now that you get at least one exclusive episode every month only on the YouTube, but you get early access to all these episodes early before they hit the podcast. And then I believe in February's exclusive is Lilith Hellfire's favorite episode of the year, the AVN review.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Annual adult video news review, which I'm sure she'll bring visuals.
Yeah, I got a slideshow cooking up.
Oh my. All she has to do is open the hard drive. All right. So so again, get exclusive uncensored content. Again, you subscribe at a certain level. You can tell us what to do. So the only safe way to tell Lilith Hellfire what to do. So again, go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics and subscribe now.
Fucking crazy.
All right. And all right, here we go. Yep. There it is. There's the Podfather Phil logo.
Nice.
Get that on a t-shirt.
I love it.
So you can find me all over social media, or at Podfather Phil. And Justin the Owl. You need more Justin the Owl in your life. Go check out the Lost Library of Legends. Tell them what's going on, Justin.
Yes, this month I'm going to have an episode come out of The Weeds of Crime, the Shadow in Comics, featuring a guest appearance by Matt and Jacob from the Bronze Age Monsters podcast.
Ooh.
Oh.
We're all impressed, Lilith. It's like, it's not Russell. All right.
Yeah. It's somebody different.
Say.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
love
they're
Ruskell.
both fans of the old Shadow series from the 70s
Nice.
and picked this issue to cover with us. We had a great chat about this.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you got lots of good stuff going on over there.
that's right.
Ugh.
Oh, Peter. Oh, my God. I've never felt so powerful, so invincible. He exploded and got a bunch of magic all over them.
Ugh. All right, and of course, again, run, don't walk, and get the Amazon and buy Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Again, you'll learn so much about Dick Grayson. Maybe you'll even learn a few things about Batman. But again, you will definitely learn about Dick Grayson. I don't care how much you know. You think you know it all, but you don't know Dick, right, Lo?
Exactly.
All right. So yes, and of course, yes, go when you go and buy Dick Grayson Boy Wonder, you help support an educator. So yes, help Kristen.
Thanks, guys.
She's buried in the snow. Help her buy a snow shovel.
Yeah.
I got it. Most buried is probably going to be Justin. He needs
Yeah. We'll
the most shovel.
We'll be spending a lot of the day tomorrow excavating ourselves.
All right. So yes, most important message: go buy Dick Grayson Boy Wonder on Amazon right now.
Diggity dank. Burn.
All right. Oh, thank you for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the 6'9", 420-pound man as much as Lilith did.
I probably didn't
Finally,
enjoy it
relatable
that
content.
much.
What?
I think they made him just for Lilith.
Yeah, honestly, shout out to Scott. I say he's like, I got something for the ladies. Don't even worry about it. I got
Yeah.
Lilith, what do you think would be easier, building a sex robot or just cloning some?
Cloning is still kind of iffy. I wouldn't feel
Yeah.
comfortable doing that in the home.
That's
lab.
true.
Cloning
Yeah.
is definitely
Well,
less ethical.
too.
She's like, I'm all right enslaving an AI. All right, for another
Clones
episode.
would still age too. You'd
That's
have a
true.
robot forever.
Oh yeah, don't get too old for love. All right, for another week, we have been your Capes.
Ampersand!
Lunatics.
All right,
Yeah,
come
this
back
is
next
on the
time for
Lunatics.
Supergirl Part 4.
Woohoo!